Resident Evil: The Umbrella Conspiracy, written by S.D. Perry. Latham Weekly, June 2nd, 1998. Bizarre murders committed in Raccoon City. The mutilated body of 42-year-old Anna Mataki was discovered late yesterday in an abandoned lot not far from her home in northwest Raccoon City, making her the fourth victim of the supposed cannibal killers to be found in or near the Victory Lake district in the last month. Consistent with coroner reports of the other victims, Mataki's corpse showed evidence of having been partially eaten, and the bite patterns apparently formed by human jaws. Shortly after the discovery of Miss Mataki by two joggers at approximately 9 o'clock last night, Chief Irons made a brief statement insisting that the RPD is working diligently to apprehend the perpetrators of such heinous crimes, and that he is currently consulting with city officials about more drastic protection measures for Raccoon citizens. In addition to the murderous spree of the cannibal killers, 3 others have died from probable animal attacks in the Raccoon Forest in the past several weeks, bringing the toll of mysterious deaths up to 7. Raccoon Times, June 22nd, 1998. Horror in Raccoon. More victims dead. The bodies of a young couple were found early Sunday morning in Victory Park, making Diane Roosh and Christopher Smith the 8th and 9th victims in the reign of violence that has terrorized this city since mid-May of this year. Both victims, aged 19, were reported as missing by concerned parents late Saturday night and were discovered by police officers on the west bank of Victory Lake at approximately 2 a.m. Although no formal statement has been issued by the police department, witnesses to the discovery confirmed that both youths suffered wounds similar to those found on prior victims. Whether or not the attackers were human or animal has yet to be announced. According to friends of the young couple, the two had talked about tracking down the rumored wild dogs recently spotted in the heavily forested park and had planned to violate the citywide curfew in order to see one of the alleged nocturnal creatures. Mayor Harris has scheduled a press conference for this afternoon and is expected to make an announcement regarding the current crisis, calling for stricter enforcement of the curfew. Cityside, July 21st, 1998. STARS, Special Tactics and Rescue Squad, sent to save Raccoon City. With the reported disappearance of 3 hikers in Raccoon Forest earlier this week, city officials have finally called for a roadblock on rural Route 6 at the foothills of the Arklay Mountains. Police Chief Brian Irons announced yesterday that the STARS will participate full-time in the search for the hikers and will also be working closely with the RPD until there is an end to the rash murders and disappearances that are destroying our community. Chief Irons, a former STARS member himself, said today in an exclusive Cityside telephone interview,
"It is high time to employ the talents of these dedicated men and women toward the safety of this city. We've had 9 brutal murders here in less than 2 months, and at least 5 disappearances now, and all of these events have taken place in close proximity of Raccoon Forest. This leads us to believe that the perpetrators of these crimes may be hiding somewhere in the Victory Lake district. The STARS have just the kind of experience we need to find them."
When asked why the STARS hadn't been assigned to these cases until now, Chief Irons would only say that the STARS have been assisting the RPD since the beginning, and that they would be a welcome addition to the task force currently working on the murders full-time. Founded in New York in 1967, the privately funded STARS organization was originally created as a measure against cult-affiliated terrorism by a group of retired military officials and ex-field operatives from both the CIA and FBI. Under the guidance of former National Security and Defense Agency Director Marco Palmieri, the group quickly expanded its services to include everything from hostage negotiation to code breaking to riot control. Working with local police agencies, each branch office of the STARS is designed to work as a complete unit in and of itself. The STARS set up its Raccoon City branch through the fundraising efforts of several local businesses in 1972 and is currently led by Captain Albert Wesker, promoted to the position less than 6 months ago.